Bathrooms have come a long way, and along the journey, several old-school details have quietly vanished, leaving behind memories of an era when design and function carried a distinct charm. Here's a look back at 10 vintage bathroom features that have all but disappeared. Pink and mint green sinks, tubs, and toilets were the height of style back in the 1950s and 60s. These soft, cheerful hues added a playful pop of color to the home, and homeowners often matched their entire bathroom suite to a single pastel shade as part of a broader trend toward bold, colorful interiors. As tastes shifted toward neutral, adaptable palettes, pink and mint green lost their appeal, giving way to whites, beiges, and other muted tones. Pink bathrooms were sometimes nicknamed Mamie Pink, after First Lady Mamie Eisenhower, who decorated a White House bathroom in her favorite shade. For many families, these colorful bathrooms represented optimism and modern living after World War II. Magazine advertisements proudly showcased matching towels, soap dishes, and even tissue box covers in coordinating pastel shades. Although today's homeowners often prefer timeless neutral colors, these vintage palettes still evoke a sense of nostalgia and continue to inspire retro-inspired bathroom renovations. When they debuted in the late 1800s, Paul chain toilets were a genuine breakthrough. A high-mounted tank held the flush water, and pulling the attached chain released it into the bowl below. This design marked one of the first true flush toilets and was a major leap forward for hygiene and sanitation. Built from sturdy porcelain and cast iron, these toilets were long-lasting, but were eventually phased out in favor of compact, low-tank models that were simpler to use and saved space. The earliest patent for a cistern-based flush toilet was issued to Alexander Cumming in 1775. Beyond their practicality, pole chain toilets became a recognizable symbol of Victorian-era craftsmanship. The exposed pipes, decorative brackets, and elevated tanks gave bathrooms an elegant appearance that many restoration enthusiasts still admire today. Reproduction models are even available for homeowners hoping to recreate an authentic period bathroom. Carpeted bathrooms had their moment in the 1960s and 70s, with homeowners drawn to the idea of a soft, warm surface underfoot after a shower or bath. In practice, though, it turned out to be a poor choice. Carpet soaked up moisture easily, breeding mold and mildew, and it was notoriously hard to keep clean, since it trapped dirt and dampness. The result was often an unsanitary, musty space. By the 1980s, most homeowners had caught on and started tearing the carpet out. What was meant to feel luxurious and cozy ended up being remembered as one of design's biggest missteps. Despite its obvious flaws, bathroom carpet was heavily promoted as a luxury feature during its heyday. Some manufacturers even sold matching carpet sets that wrapped neatly around the base of toilets and sinks. Looking back, it's one of those design trends that perfectly captures how comfort sometimes took priority over practicality. Small hexagonal penny tiles were once the signature of early 1900s bathrooms, prized for their durability and the intricate mosaic patterns they could form. Their popularity peaked in the 1920s and 30s, an era that placed high value on craftsmanship. Made of porcelain or ceramic, these tiles were as functional as they were attractive, offering a naturally slip-resistant surface. Larger, more uniform tiles eventually took their place, since they were faster to install and easier to keep clean, though penny tile has recently found new fans among homeowners chasing a vintage look. Many original penny tile floors have survived for over a century with only minor repairs, a testament to their remarkable durability. Their ability to combine beauty with function explains why designers continue borrowing the style for modern homes, proving that some classic ideas never completely disappear. Clawfoot tubs brought an air of elegance to bathrooms, their signature feature being 4 feet, often shaped like animal claws. First introduced in the late 1800s, they were cast from iron and finished with a porcelain coating, offering a deep soak that many loved. But their weight and bulk made them impractical as homes and bathrooms shrank over time. Today's lighter versions, often made from acrylic, have brought the clawfoot tub back into style. Antique clawfoot tubs are still sought after by collectors, sometimes fetching a surprisingly high price at salvage yards. For many people, a clawfoot tub represents more than just a place to bathe. It's the centerpiece of the entire bathroom. Their timeless appearance has made them popular in boutique hotels and luxury homes, where they're often paired with vintage-style faucets to recreate the elegance of a bygone era. Many older American bathrooms had a small slot built into the wall, usually tucked behind the mirror or medicine cabinet, designed for tossing out used razor blades. Since blades were metal and could be hazardous if left out in the open, this slot let them drop safely into the wall cavity. The feature was common from the early 1900s through the 1970s, when disposable razors took over. It later became clear that walls stuffed with old blades pose their own risks, which is why renovators sometimes stumble across a rusty stash hidden inside the walls of older homes. Finding one of these hidden stashes during a renovation has become something of an urban legend among contractors. Stories occasionally surface online from homeowners who discover hundreds or even thousands of old razor blades hidden behind a bathroom wall during remodeling projects. While surprising, these discoveries offer a fascinating glimpse into everyday habits from decades ago, when people simply followed the disposal method that builders had intentionally designed. In the early 1900s, pedestal sinks, a basin balanced atop a slender single column, were a common and stylish choice. Crafted from porcelain or ceramic, they were both sturdy and simple to wipe down, and their slim footprint made them a favorite in smaller bathrooms. Their main downside was a lack of storage, which became more of an issue as people wanted extra space for toiletries. Vanities eventually took over for offering more storage and counter space, though pedestal sinks have since returned as a popular choice in vintage-style bathrooms. They're now a favorite for small powder rooms, since their slim, open design helps a tight space feel less cramped. Their graceful silhouette also makes cleaning the bathroom floor much easier compared to bulky cabinets. Even today, many designers recommend pedestal sinks when the goal is to make a compact bathroom feel brighter, more open, and less cluttered. Standalone medicine cabinets, often built from wood or metal with a mirror door doubling as a vanity mirror, gave households a handy spot to keep medicine and toiletries. They became a fixture in American homes starting in the early 1900s, prized for keeping essentials within easy reach. As built-in cabinetry and sleeker bathroom layouts took over, freestanding versions fell out of everyday use and are now valued mostly as decorative antiques. Some vintage models even hid secret compartments for stashing valuables. Collectors now hunt for these old cabinets at flea markets, restoring them as standalone decor pieces. Each cabinet reflected the craftsmanship of its era, with detailed woodwork, beveled mirrors, and solid metal hardware rarely found on mass-produced furniture today. Restored examples often become conversation pieces, blending vintage charm with practical storage. Cast iron radiators kept bathrooms warm through the colder months by circulating hot water or steam that radiated heat into the room. Their durable construction meant they lasted for years, and they were sometimes painted to match the bathroom's color scheme. Their heavy weight demanded solid wall or floor support, and they needed regular upkeep to fend off rust and keep them running efficiently. As underfloor heating and central air systems emerged, these bulky units were phased out, though they remain popular among people restoring older homes. Some homeowners still keep an old radiator purely for looks, repainted as an accent piece. Unlike many modern heating systems that remain hidden, cast iron radiators became part of the room's visual character. Their ornate patterns and substantial presence gave bathrooms a comforting, old-fashioned atmosphere that many homeowners still find appealing today. A once common feature in bathrooms and hallways, laundry chutes offered an easy way to send dirty clothes straight down to the laundry room. Typically built from metal or wood, they consisted of a small door opening onto a vertical shaft, letting clothes disappear out of sight while saving homeowners a trip between floors. As laundry rooms began appearing on the same floor as bedrooms, the need for chutes faded, and growing fire safety and building code concerns sped up their disappearance. A handful of new homes still include them today, turning what was once standard into a charming selling point. Vintage home tours online often highlight laundry chutes as a fun hidden gem, with viewers wishing their own home still had one. For children growing up in older homes, dropping clothes down the laundry chute often felt like a small daily adventure. While modern floor plans have made the feature largely unnecessary, many people who grew up with one still remember it fondly as a surprisingly convenient household innovation. What other vintage bathroom features do you remember? Drop a comment below and let us know. Do you think old bathrooms had more charm than today's designs? If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more fascinating looks at forgotten features, vintage home designs, and everyday items that quietly disappeared over the decades. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.